I need to put one on my computer.
I was gonna bring a case over, but I'm like, I don't think the table can
Let me get my bag.
That's mine.
Is there any other bag there?
Oh. All right, everybody. Bear with us for a minute. What else is new?
Nah, I got him over. I think I got him around the corner.
All right.
Do you like watch yourselves in this thing or what?
We just do the times and that, but we watch on here so that we can talk to everybody. We can see what people are saying.
Welcome back, everybody. My name's Dave Z.
I'm Bree Molitor.
And this is my buddy Craig from SCS Gearbox. What's up, Craig?
Hi guys, glad to be along with you this weekend here at the Rock Bouncing Finals.
So, SCS Gearbox. For those of you deeply embedded into off-roading and not just rock bouncing and this type of racing, but if you're into drag racing or some of the big boats,
Yeah.
right?
Tractor pulling,
monster trucks. You know who this guy is. You know what his company is about. We were gonna do some trivia today. Craig brought some hats, some stickers, a whole bunch of swag. We were gonna give away an SCS box, but maybe not today. Maybe maybe not today. But the deal is, we were like, okay, first person that you can name with an SCS box, and then he goes, well, I think just about everybody has an SCS box in the field.
Yes, we've been very fortunate to kind of take this racing by storm here in the last few years. Bree knows firsthand as far as running our box. She was one of the first ones to actually run our box, and we've been pretty fortunate. Now if we can get it back out of the garage.
Right?
Well, maybe we got to give Dad a hard time about that, right?
I know. I did get it out at Hawk Pride this year, though. That was fun. Finally brought it back out to an SRS race. But yeah, I mean, it's been good for us.
So then we were like, okay, name the driver who doesn't run an SCS gearbox, and then we're like, well, there wouldn't be a winner at that point. So that didn't work. You guys have been around since 79.
Yep, my dad started in 79. We've been it's been a real fun ride. We've done like I said, we started with tractor pulling, got into monster trucks. We do also do a lot with the sprint cars, dirt late models as far as gearing goes.
You know, I love hearing this story about why and how the company was created. And this is, some of the greatest companies in the world. This is how they came to fruition. Why don't you tell them how your dad got into it?
So dad got into it. Basically, there was a local farmer that actually wanted to build a tractor puller, and Dad at that time had what was a alcohol funny car. So they got together because the farmer actually wanted to run Hemis, which Dad had in his funny car. So they actually worked with what would have been Dan Oots's Thumper tractor was the first one. Well, as they helped him build that tractor, they realized the need for the gear ratios in the different applications of the tractor pulling. So then Dad designed the first transmissions to go to the tractor pulling stuff, and then from there we've been able to fortunate as tractor pulling four-wheel drive guys moved into monster trucks, we were able to develop cases then to go into the monster trucks with those guys, and then as guys moved into other genres of racing, we've been, as our products have carried their name, we've been able to do the different applications from the sprint cars and that gearing there into the offshore boats, into drag boats. Then we've got with these bouncers going out to the King of the Hammers is actually taking us into the Ultra 4 desert race and stuff. So we've got a pretty good contingent of guys that are running our cases in the Ultra 4 stuff now.
You know, from the very beginning, I remember how loyal Clyde Bynum was to SCS, and it's amazing how
the dog is a lot
do
better.
What you do, the way that
Hey, guys.
you don't advertise, you don't build up a bunch of hype.
Yeah, but he just
With
crossed.
you, it's just about
He
an
just crossed the
amazing
line,
product
disqualified.
at a very, very fair price.
No, that's what we try and do. I mean, we build a product that we stand behind, and that works. I mean, it's
All right, y'all,
it's
give it
no
up for
fun to
Paul.
have a
He's
guy.
up the hill
I mean,
today. Good job,
I
Paul.
love racing, so it's a passion of ours to some degree. All forms of racing, so we're able to. We want to build something that guys can go out and compete with, and they're not talking to me on Monday
That's not a good
saying that
place
it
to
didn't
stop.
survive.
You gotta get all the way up the hill.
All right, Nathan Wolf is kicking off the bounty class for us.
I bet he wish he put them 33s.
That's
on
about
there.
as close as you can get and not make it up the hill.
Yeah, that's not.
Oh,
helping.
man.
No. See what you're doing.
A little bit
there?
of high
He
side.
did get
Sean
out of
Tolson
that.
says SCS, best in the business.
He
Anthony
did out of
Yuntz
that.
has got one in
You can
the
roll it down, or you can let it
4400.
roll down.
And hi,
Your
by the way,
choice.
Sean Tolson. How you doing?
No, yeah, it's still not working.
Knock, knock, who's there? Not,
Paul, you
not
can't
that.
help him. He needs help, but you can't. There you go. There you go. That's also. Oh
No.
Sound like a razor.
No.
It's not getting better, dude.
Back her down.
Yeah, it needs to back her
Yeah,
down.
this is also not going to work. Oh, wait, go, 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 go.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
That's
Yeah.
what magic
Holy
does.
crap.
Magic dust.
Nice.
Wow.
That's off the top.
That's an
82.400.
82.400.
Man.
How do you make this bigger?
Looky here. We got the 427 buggy. Kentucky boy, Travis Skelton.
Travis Skelton
Any Travis Skelton fans out
is on
there?
the line.
Woo! Yeah! Well, if
Me?
you aren't, you will be. Watch
Hey.
this.
You're standing right in the middle of skeleton country.
Hold my beer.
So Craig,
He's gone.
the off-road culture up by you, a ton of
He saw
razors
that
like
wolf
we have
there,
down
got
here.
caught up in the top.
Honestly,
Nice.
off-road racing in Ohio is
That looked
not a whole lot.
It was a little bit faster.
No, as far as our
He's out the top. Woo!
Travis is gone right there.
Snap, crackle, popped out the top.
That's a 18.235 Travis Skelton. That's going to be your time to beat on this hill.
Nice.
18.235.
Well, we went from Nathan with an
Was that
82
faster?
to Travis with an
Little
18.
Little bit.
Probably, actually, you can multiply that
So-
by 2 and it's still faster.
Yeah, if you carry the 2 and
Chad
do
Molitor,
math,
Bree,
everything, that was
myself.
faster.
Before all of this craziness, we were into Jeeps, right?
We got a lot of good
Start out
guys
trail
to go,
riding, do
so
that
we'll
thing.
Find out if it'll hold water.
So
We
So
don't do
everybody-
Commodore here. We do old
everybody
school
who
math.
Rack?
everybody who gets really embedded into that Jeep culture knows that, hey, you need to go with a different transfer case, get the gear ratio good, and that's where these bouncers started, right? Everybody running around with their aftermarket transfer cases, hero cases, and whatever, but they kept breaking, and SCS has become synonymous, and I'm hoping you can tell us a little bit about the
And
process
unlike Dan's
and
full
why
body, this is
your
Dan's
product
tube chassis.
doesn't
And he's
compete with
going-
anybody else
Somewhere.
in
Yeah.
that sector. How
I'm not
you've created
exactly-
that
Is there a
bulletproof
Walmart somewhere?
You know what?
Case.
No, he's cool.
Did he head to the Doll Hair General?
I mean, am I
We
wrong?
put that.
No, we
in there
definitely.
in
Our
case
case
the girls
originally
wanted
was
to join
developed,
up, but
honestly, was to go in the mud rails, in the mud missile type things, to where you're running 200-foot pits, and they had a chain drive. and the chain was typically on the back of one of our ratio box type transmissions.
He's good. He saved it.
So the
I
chain.
think we just saw a rollover and a save from Dan Carter out on our Bounty Hill.
Saved it.
Sorry, Craig. Just wanted
No, not a problem.
not to interrupt you.
But no, that box was then developed to replace that chain drive.
To the dam behind the curtain.
And then it's morphidited from there into what we developed with the different transmissions that we can bolt directly to versus divorce style models. We've also partnered with Off-Road Design with their Magnum box. We can actually mount the Magnum box directly to the SCS, so it goes from not just a single speed to a 2-speed case with gear change capability. So that's been real popular so far with the Ultra 4 stuff, as far as the cases go.
Dan Carter
There
out
you
the
go.
top.
All right. That's a 92.096. Hey, Corey Chappelle, how come
So
are
as
these
far
hills
as
not
the,
hard enough
as
for
far
you,
as
or
the-
what? Not enough
Do we have a
challenge?
time on?
92.096.
You don't wanna
That
join
was
in
Dan
on the
Carter.
I seen you
As
on
far as like
Facebook,
Jeeps and other
Hey.
smaller vehicles
Boy
that
said
need more gears,
His bill is
you
too
do
flat
have
to
solutions
race.
for them also.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
we're
right.
well, like I say, that's with the partnership with
What is
the Off-Road
Rod
Design
doing?
Magnum boxes, is to put that 272 ability, that planetary gearing in front of the SCS. So then
It only
we
works
have
in music.
you can have you can have a fast trail ratio, so you're not just crawling along, and then you can have a deeper climb gear.
That's a
So we can have that 2 ratios with that
25.009.
case.
So
5.009 Wyatt Wilson.
Wyatt Wilson just put himself into second place right now on the Bounty Hill.
that was Wyatt Wilson literally ran that unbelievably quick run in the period of a 1 second worth of a sentence. It was pretty amazing.
Rogers,
I mean, that was ridiculous.
On the line. Let's go, Steven. What
So
you
far
got,
for our
boy?
Bounty Hill, or our
Steven
Bounty
Buck
race for
Rogers.
our UTVs, we've got Travis Skelton
From the 21st
sitting in
century.
first, followed by Wyatt Wilson in second, and then
He got-
Nathan Wolf in third. Steven Rogers out on the track now.
Stephen Rogers.
Dan Carter started
So how many gears do you actually manufacture a year? It's astronomical.
We're probably somewhere
Right.
between 20,000 gears and 25,000 gears a year.
Ridiculous. Speaking of quick runs right there, that was smooth. It didn't seem ridiculously fast.
28 seconds flat.
0.000001.
To infinity.
And all of those gears are made right here in the United States.
Yes, those gears, yep. We make them in Bellevue, Ohio.
Oh,
They're,
here comes this guy.
That guy, he says, I got the big boy line.
We boost.
And he handled it. Are you kidding me?
Oh, that just happened.
No!
Don't do that.
Okay, yeah, come on, just keep it moving. You got it.
Yeah!
Yes!
Woo, nice save!
You just witnessed greatness there.
I believe this is Johnny Gibbs. He might have got a little mixed up with all that cloud dust down.
Anyway.
That,
You get an E for effort. You almost ran over
Wow.
a small child, but good job. Kind of.
If you
Somebody
thought that
please
was a
point
small
him back.
child,
Is that
you
Heath?
live in Mississippi.
Is that Heath? Someone needs to tell Heath Lawler to get out of the way.
and the camera guys are scattering left and right.
Oh, God.
Oh,
You know, he had a great
that's bad.
save, but I think that rollover might have rattled his perspective on the hill a little bit, because he is not.
It doesn't take a neurosurgeon to diagnose that concussion right there.
Oh, bummer.
Not necessarily
You know, the
detox.
funniest thing is, if
Keeping
he does
our
get
camera
out,
guys
he's
on
gonna
their
have to turn
toes
around and
out
drive
there.
back through the timers. Oh, yeah, all right. Way
You
to
just I can feel the confusion just like radiating out of there.
That's the way that I feel after a 3-day stint out in the middle of nowhere, like King of the Hammers. Oh, good gracious!
Save it one
There
more
you
time.
go.
I'm sure the giant cloud of dust doesn't help anything
No.
up there either. Man, he had such a
That's
great
what I
save
heard.
out of that roll.
He's getting some
Yonder
help.
she blows.
There it is.
There it
That's
goes.
just beats the first one.
He's like, wow, this is easy.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Oh,
Hey, give it up.
Heck of a run, people.
151-977.
If you haven't hit the share button today, why don't you do it?
That was a bliss.
Do it for the children. Do it for the sport. If you love the sport of rock bouncing, rock racing, if you love these drivers, if you can appreciate all of their dedication, what they do week after week, hit that share button. This is the last event of 2019. It's been one heck of a season. I'm here with my partner in crime, Bree Molitor, and Craig from SCS Gearbox.
Everybody, the Danny Smith.
And we're really appreciative.
Woo!
We're really
Yeah.
appreciative
Hey, both
that,
your fans came out, Dan.
that you're all tuning in.
Hell yeah. One of them's your dad.
I didn't hear what you said.
I'm lying. You and me both know he likes Bubba
I
better.
said, and to win that SCS Gearbox, you just. They're actually,
He's bound and determined to give one away, isn't he?
they are so. They're reasonable. It's not like they're like out of reach, expensive. Like you can get something of lesser quality and pay more money.
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
So, look, don't take my word for it. Go to SCS Gearbox. What website? Where can they find you?
Yep, www.scsgearbox.com. Obviously, we got our contact page there if you want to get a quote or
Okay.
something. We've got that. And then just give us a call at 419-483-7278. And we can talk to you about what you need.
Wake up, wake up.
Now, don't
Drink
you have
your
that
Red
deal that'll
Bulls or
disengage
something.
it?
Get up.
Yes, we can put.
Wouldn't that work for Jeeps?
Tom
Or-
Dean.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we definitely can put. We've done
Shut your
the two-wheel
mouth.
drive disconnect. We call it. We put it on the front, going to the front end.
Yeah,
we
we
can
got
actually
that
put
on
it
the
going to the rear end if you want to do front digs instead of rear digs. Going some old school stuff there, talking about front and rear digs, but instead of just hitting the hill. But yes, we can put the disconnect on either end of the case.
So it
as far as-
doesn't have to be locked at all times.
No. We're definitely have that modular capability as far as that goes.
I mean, from what I've seen, and maybe I'm not looking at the whole picture at 30,000 feet, but you really haven't broken into that Jeep off-road market.
No, as far as the Jeep stuff goes, no. That's it's still in its infancy as far as working with any of the Jeep guys, and it's a horsepower thing versus what our cases definitely have the capability of going 2,500 plus horsepower, which we've done actually with some drag cars in 4-wheel drive. So it's definitely the sky's the limit so far as these bouncers putting it to it. But with the newer tires that guys are developing now, those stickies, they look pretty mean. The case is definitely going to see its abuse. I see there's a few drive shafts already thrown out this weekend. So we're
So far for the weekend. For pounding.
Clyde smiling from ear to ear.
Can we say this?
Yeah, all official.
All right, kids. Everybody's wondering where we are as far as the UTV bounty for the entire. Thank you. That was good. Wyatt Wilson and Mr. Steven Rogers are tied for first place with 104 points. Paul Wolf is in third place with 62 points. Dan Carter with 61. Travis Skelton and Johnny Gibbs tied with 60 points. And then John Beckman, Kyle Kovac, Eric Galloway, nada. not a point. So Steven Rogers, the young man, such tenacity. He's racing in every class. He's tied for first place with Wyatt, who is leading the Bounty Series 2019. So do you have any new products, Craig, for 2020 coming out, or are you just running with what you got?
Well, we're always running with what we've got as far as gearboxes go. We're constantly developing as new adapters to go to the more the electronic type transmissions. So the 4L80 and the 4L60 are definitely gaining some traction in some of our worlds as far as that goes. So we're definitely always developing there. As far as the straight through or drop boxes go, and they said, "Why did you do it?" He said, "For the fans." Constant evolution when it comes to our business. We build everything in house, so there's always a project too much, but at the same time, we pretty much cater to about everybody that we talk to to one degree or another.
You know what grinds my gears, though, buddy, is when a product like yours hits the scene, becomes wildly successful. What do most manufacturers do? They jack the price up,
Here
right?
they come. It's like bulls on parade.
I've always been amazed at how realistic and how geared towards the working person. It's such a custom product. How can you afford to do it, brother?
Well, we've.
I know you sell a lot of products.
Exactly. I mean, we gear ourselves. We gear ourselves to the market as far as that goes. But we build gears. Like every one of the quick change gears that are available for these cases. I build. It used to be we build like 20 pair at a time. Well, now we build 75 pair at a time. So it's a matter of good old American manufacturing know-how. We just dig down deeper. We build more to get the cost per gear set and the cases down.
Now, I'm a manufacturing guy. That's what I've done for the past 20 years. And the cost of your manufacturing, I really want to take a tour of your facility just because I know that your margins, how tight margins are, especially in manufacturing. You have to have such a low scrap rate, and your processes must be so bolstered to be able to offer a product at the prices that you do.
No, it's definitely. My guys are definitely good. We've they care about what they do. They know how we make money at SCS Gearboxes by making good product.
He can do a handstand.
And our scrap plates are definitely.
So if any of you out there are in the market for a bulletproof case,
Steven Rogers.
They said the course is clear.
Check them out. It's one thing to say, "Hey, buy American," but you're buying from somebody who has boots on the ground. You're buying from a company that's going to show you that customer support and who love what they do. That's the reason, really. People like this is the reason we buy American. Wow.
And the bouncers are on the course.
We've got Steven Rogers kicking off hill 3, for the bouncers today.
Smoke them if you got them.
He's heating those stickies up.
They sticky.
They getting stickier.
Hey, Bree, that is really reminiscent of the real Cable Hill.
Oh, for sure.
Now, if Bree hasn't mentioned it yet, they've been running water down Fable Hill. There it is, Steven. There it is. Wow.
Oh my Lord!
out there, son.
There it is.
Attaboy. Steven Rogers.
We got a 79.506.
79.5.
Time to beat 79.506.
He is the current leader.
That's about 1,600 horsepower sitting at the line. Gold Rush. Shane Christensen.
Them USD stickies.
Those are the USD stickies.
They 46s.
We're going to see if they sticky.
Hey,
gonna
they
beat 'em
ate
today.
up the hill yesterday for snacks.
He got big tires.
Yeah,
he
Trey,
got big
unfortunately,
motor.
Zach
He got
is
big-
pretty loud out
I
there.
can
We
say
got the
that.
speakers right behind us, but can't do much about it at this point, so we'll do our best not to
Christensen.
overwhelm everybody too much. And in the meantime, you can
Yeah, he got a big
enjoy
foot, too.
the commentary from
Y'all
Zach
know
and
they say
Eric
about
this
guys with
time
big
around.
feet.
Wear big shoes.
Gold Rush!
I just saw people from other countries get shot out of there.
Wow, that's loud.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I might need a ENT, an ear, nose, throat guy, because
618,
I think Gold Rush punctured both of my freaking eardrums right there.
Just in case.
Yeah,
you
they were on it hard,
trying
weren't
to get
they?
this
Man.
earthquakes, that just called
Shane with a 31.618.
Gotta love that supercharger.
They felt that on the
Guys,
other
we gotta
side
wait
of the
just a second.
slab.
Let the dust clear the timers on the top from Gold Rush. But we got Bubba Bacon on the line, and I'm one of the big
Bubba Bacon is on the line right
fans.
now. I smell that bacon
We got
cooking.
double bacon left. We had triple bacon yesterday. Had one slab fall out. We got
big-
double bacon on keel.
Hey, how big is this block? Is it big?
It's the biggest.
It's the biggest. Bubba.
Well, Craig, we're going to get young
Come on, Bubba. We got this, baby. You got
Cutter
this.
Sorensen in here. His
Right
daddy's
now.
about to run.
Oh, cool.
So you going to check back in with us later,
Sure,
brother?
we'll check in later.
All right,
Absolutely.
everybody, Craig from SCS Gearbox. If you haven't
We're
checked
letting
out the
the dust
site yet,
clear.
SCSgearbox.com.
All the drivers,
He
we're
does
letting
so
the
much
dust
for our
clear.
sport, for racing culture in general.
Because it's going to be awesome.
Look him up.
We want
Holler
y'all
at
to
him.
see the show.
Tell him your boy Dave sent you.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.
You got any shout outs to anybody out there?
Let it eat.
No.
Nah.
They know what to do. They know
I
what.
smell bacon.
Bubba Bacon.
He just beating them up.
Oh.
Beat him up a little bit. Come on. There it is. Come on, Bubba.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, come to drag race. Right here, Bubba Bacon.
Hang on. Hang on.
Bub out the top.
Killing hills.
It's a
34.161.
34.161.
Give it up. Yeah.
We got Cutter Sorensen in here right now. What's up, buddy?
Hi.
All right, Cutter. Your daddy fixing to run? What's he going to do?
Killing.
You don't know.
What do you think's gonna happen? Is he gonna go fast?
Yeah, I don't know what he's gonna do.
Well, I've got a feeling I know.
I think he's gonna pop a wheelie.
I think so, too.
Ooh, that would be exciting.
Yeah. Now,
And you know, one of the buggies at the first race, he did
All the way
a
from the
front
great state of
wheelie.
Indiana to
I saw.
Money Shot. Representing
Now-
that reject fab buggy.
here we go. Your daddy's
Here he
running.
goes. Come on, come on.
Timmy Sorensen.
Timmy Chuck Racing.
Come on, Tim. There it is, Tim.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh!
Don't let up. Do not let up.
right, back down, get you a hit again. You got it, but don't let out this time.
There it is, Timmy.
There you go.
There it is,
There you
Timmy.
go. Go. Oh!
Very, very respectable run. Timmy Sorensen out the top, completed. What do you think of that, buddy?
Awesome.
Awesome is right.
We got a
He went a little
47.525. 47.
He did a little he was giving it heck, wasn't he?
Hold on to your
The
hat.
first guy,
Bobby Tanner
He
over
didn't make it,
himself
but he
on
made
the
it.
line, screaming blue.
We got the
You
Godfather.
think you gonna hear Bobby?
What's Bobby Tanner? What's Mr. Bobby gonna do?
Never.
Bobby Tanner.
He don't even have an accelerator. He's got a switch.
You don't know.
On off.
Is he gonna hit it hard?
There's two
I
pedals.
think he's
They both gas.
gonna. Hey, I saw a drone.
He can hold it because he got.
Yeah, those drones are flying up there.
Tower,
I'm telling you,
that's my
that's the best in the
tower.
market.
It
Okay.
has a lot of gas
Last
pedals,
time.
and then beside
Never
it, it's
start.
more gas.
All right, guys. Right now we've got Shane Christensen sitting in first, followed by Bubba Bacon.
Here we go.
And then Timmy Chuck in third. But Bobby Tanner is on the
Come on, Bob.
course. Let's see what he does.
I do believe
No
I see
stranger
magic
to
smoke.
Cable Hill. The real one, Bubba Bacon.
Recovery crew, be ready with a fire extinguisher.
Come on, Bob.
Back up, get you a hit, Bobby. Come on.
Oh, he's out!
Yeah.
He's up.
Look at that!
You ain't gonna hold Bobby Tanner down.
Come on, Bobby.
Oh boy. There it is. Fire.
Y'all get the fire extinguisher.
Fire extinguishers.
Y'all get the fire extinguisher.
I tell you what.
He's on fire. Y'all spray him and got him at the top.
All right, it's taken
I
care of.
guess he decided that wasn't going to slow him down.
No, just run under
Look,
that water
I-
truck.
You know, I'm not. I don't get excited when I see things like that happening to Bobby Tanner because you know what? He was thinking to himself, "Well, I'm going to put this dadgum fire out myself by going fast up the hill." That's his
We're
mentality.
gonna land on fire.
That's the truth, Cutter.
Yeah, the fire evidently
I
burnt
thought
the
one was
belt.
gonna land on
It
fire.
must have been a steering belt.
Yeah. I've seen it race more times without power steering than with, so hey,
Yeah, I don't know why Bobby. I don't know why Bobby
I
even
can't fire
fools
electric
with
knife.
power steering. Right?
He don't need it.
He doesn't need it. Bobby
Hey,
Bobby
that dog's
Tanner
damn
is
hot.
like
I've seen that man
Popeye.
race with a broken arm before.
It's
He
true.
don't need power steering.
Somebody tell that dog Bobby's okay.
He knows a good time when he
You know,
sees it.
one of the buggies, do you know those that's sick down? And the
let the dogs out?
that one, do you see that one?
Who?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the one of
Christy
that one.
Hutchins.
And I thought, and one of my videos of that,
Is that me?
one of them,
that has
one of the
scaled the
buggies
tree
of
up there?
the buggies, one of the buggies land on
Or is that
fire
Zacchaeus?
with a person in it.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm
they got-
listening to Eric now.
They got people in it.
And
Zacchaeus, you get down
something
from
said
that
hell.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's right. If you're not good, right?
I don't know where the person.
Hey, folks,
No.
we got superstars coming through here.
So let me ask you
They gotta
something. When you
to
get
the
older,
pits.
you gonna drive one of these
He gonna
things?
run
No,
up there.
right
Is
now.
that Larry
I'm gonna be a
Crowe?
construction worker.
Yeah, he's rookie of
Yeah,
the
it's a
year.
green
Construction
buggy. That's
worker.
Larry Crowe.
Yeah.
What are you gonna have a rock
At the
bouncer?
Krog show.
Maybe if I have a race.
No, that ain't Larry.
Okay.
He just hooned.
I mean that Bree, that makes sense.
That makes perfect sense.
No, that ain't Matt Holt.
And my race when I grow up, I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna go on that concrete ramp.
That's gonna be your first race.
He just
I'm
hooned
not
around.
just
Timmy-
so high
Timmy
and
Cameron.
land.
He tried to
Bet
get
you
down here,
would.
boy.
I
He was
believe
too
it.
wet.
Maybe I flip or maybe I'll
He
land.
done killed a hill or two.
It's a 50-50 chance.
Maybe I'll flip. Hope I flip.
Jay
Oh,
Storts.
Cutter
Gary.
Sorensen
Jay
over here,
Storts. Go see Gary, and she's ready for
giving
you.
us some words of wisdom. Cutter, what do you got to say to these good folks before you leave?
That looks like a bad
Cool.
influence of some
Oh,
sort on the
Shoes
line.
dog.
He said goodbye, y'all.
Schuessler.
I just want to make sure he
Be good, big man. Cutter Sorensen, 1/3 of Timmy Chuck Racing.
Matt was having a little problem keeping that belt on himself, just like Bobby. Power steering struggles.
He's a big Timmy Cameron fan. Go figure.
But I think he got it all ironed out. He's going to do a test run.
Said, you
right
big Timmy
now.
Chuck Racing fan? He goes, I like Timmy. I like TC, the other TC.
Dude! For real though.
That's not good. Looks like they got the left side dug out.
Hey, go!
There it goes. Nice.
Man, that was a great run.
That's a 33.126. 33.126.
33.126 from Matt Schisler.
Oh, this driver's way underrated. Ryan Boyd.
I think Ryan Boyd's pulling up to the line. We've got Shane Christensen sitting in first right now, followed by Matt Schisler. Just put himself into second. Bubba Bacon is in third. Timmy Chuck in fourth. And Steven Rogers rounding out fifth currently. If you're just joining us, guys, and you missed everything that's going on so far, we so far today have had our UTV Cup Series racing. They've completed the series for the weekend and for the year with Hills 3 and 4. We did 1 and 2 yesterday. We also had our UTV Bounty Series. They did Hill 3. Now we have moved on to the Bouncers. We are on Hill 3. Did 1 and 2 yesterday. We'll finish up 3 and 4 today.
What kind of good a job they did.
And you haven't missed too much yet. We've got lots and lots of bouncers still to go. Not to mention we'll be doing Hill 4 later, and RC racing, and hill killing quads, and Icelandic Formula Off-Road. So, all kinds of stuff.
Who do we have here, Bree?
Steven Rogers just came and joined us.
What can you say about Steven this year, though? I mean,
Dude,
that hasn't been said 1,000 times.
You are on fire, and I don't know how you do it all, because you're literally racing in like every class out here. How are you not just constantly running around from one buggy to the next? Or are you?
I am.
He is. I mean, he was the last to run in the UTV, first to run in the Bouncer. I mean,
It's a lot. It's hard to keep them all together.
So you put, what'd you do? Place transmission or something in the big Bouncer, or was it? Fill me in on what happened yesterday and what you had to do to get ready for today.
Ryan Boyd.
We took a tumble down the washboard in Bounty and broke a lot of things, a lot of aluminum stuff, the chassis. But Adam Coots welded all of it back together, probably 5, 6 sticks of rod, welded it all back together, and it's still holding right now. So we're going to keep going until it doesn't hold.
That's
look,
awesome.
one of the greatest racing families in the sport, the whole Rogers clan. It's not just your immediate family. Look, there are so many in your crew. Could you give them all a shout out right now, everybody? They don't get the recognition they deserve.
Now,
I'd like hold it.
give it up.
Hey, what was Ryan's time before we go on?
29.816, which is good enough. First place right now.
29.816.
Broke the 30-second mark. Well, this guy coming to the line, you gonna break the 30-second mark?
My mom and dad
His favorite
for
color is green.
the money and helping me fix everything and taking care of the house while me and dad are in the garage. My sister for racing with me. And me and her are like best friends. And then
Hey, she did a good job yesterday too.
transmission.
Yeah. She got herself out of a tricky spot on Hill 1 though.
Good.
My
My mechanic, Daniel McWilliams, he just started with us. He helps fix everything that we break. And then his wife, Michelle, comes with us. Timmy.
I see some green and black out on this hill.
Oh, are you serious? Are you
He
serious?
just gave us a lesson in momentum.
Yep.
No.
Controlled momentum.
On point.
Wow. Are you?
Holy
Get out
cow,
of here.
22.866.
12 seconds.
Are you
No.
serious?
I couldn't make that up in about
7 seconds.
22.866.
Hey, and in case y'all have never heard that, when he that's the
All right,
Franklin
guys, that
flutter.
means Tim Cameron just put himself into
That's what he
first
does to
place.
that gas pedal.
Ryan Boyd in second. They've got a 7-second gap between them. Shane Christensen is in third.
So with everything that was going down with you yesterday, one thing you didn't mention is if you didn't have a slight concussion,
Brandon Davis.
I'm no doctor, but I can
Debo.
guarantee you're still feeling that right now.
Storks.
You always have a big smile on your face, man. What is
One
it, man?
of
Is
them
it
is racing pure race?
you've hands down the best
delicious.
attitude out of anybody that I met in the sport? Always just so kind and always willing to lend a hand. What is it, man?
I'm always happy to be here. This is my favorite thing to do, is to ride or race, especially with SRS. But I've flipped more times than a lot of people, and my seats and my harnesses and everything, we run Simpson 7-point harnesses and ISP seats in every one of our buggies. Chris has helped us out for like 3 years on the seats.
Good job. Woo! Thank goodness. That's gone.
Chris was out here yesterday.
Yep, rodeo clown.
helping folks out. It was really great to see.
Good job.
And I know that seat has saved you more times than not.
More times than I can think.
You know what's cool about him? You can call him at like midnight.
Yep, he'll answer.
He'll answer the phone at midnight, and he'll
Is that another
he'll
TC
talk your
buggy
ear
line
off
up
for
down
2
there?
hours working through a problem.
Me and him are working on the new things for my seat, for my head, to make it more cushion and seat covers and stuff now.
So if you're out
All right,
there,
gang, send
and
us some
you're
more bouncer
contemplating,
drivers. Know where you roll. Get in your buggies.
just a full
Come on
seat,
down.
you want to maybe
It's
think about
showtime.
something other than a compression seat, hit this young man up right over here, and he can maybe help you steer you in the right direction, tell you the benefits, talk about having your head locked in. Do you need 360 degrees? No.
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 You can see plenty.
Oh, before you go, anybody else? I know you got a lot of people other than your family helping you out with products and all that.
Cheryl.
For home
get your
wrecker,
camera out. This is gonna be
ORB,
epic.
Fab, he does all my suspension. None of it was harmed yesterday after rolling down concrete.
There you go.
Watch Brandon.
Consistency.
Get it, Brandon. Keep on it, Brandon. Stay on it, Brandon.
Keep it
Smooth.
moving.
He does. He grinding.
Keep it moving. Go.
Suck it, man.
You're scaring the media.
My heart skipped a beat.
Nice. ORB Fab, Turner, Sockles, Jimmy Smith for the chassis, ISP, Brian Hamby at Extreme Razor, Pudlow Axle out of Chattanooga, Raceline Wheels, a lot more, but there's a lot of people that help us out. And I'm thankful for everything to keep the buggies going.
Driving real slow in front of everybody.
I know you got 1,000 things going on. Thank you so much for stopping in with us. Good luck. By the way, congratulations on being in a tie with Wyatt Wilson for this weekend, man. 104 points.
Thank y'all.
Yes, sir.
Brandon Davis just got a 32.256, put him into fourth place currently.
Another green buggy.
Green is my favorite color.
That's not how it...
Is that not how it goes?
Nope.
Got the guest seat today. All we need is a guest, right?
That's a lot better than the 5-gallon bucket we normally get.
Okay, we
Man,
got
so
a vote. We need
let's-
more water on it.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room. The new Mellow Yellow can. What's up with that? I mean, that's not the Mellow Yellow that I grew up with 50 years ago.
Yeah, I think it's the same great taste though.
It is, thank you. Mellow Yellow is $50. Who do we have on the line, Tim?
That's a good question.
Jay
Come
Storts?
on.
I heard him say something green.
No, this looks like
We talked to the bouncer driver.
Brian
They
Watts.
said more water.
Come on, Bebo.
Old Bebo Watts. Old Bebo Watts racing for Scott Goforth.
Yeah, talk to Scott, man. We talk quite frequently. He's a good friend, great sponsor. He's got some big changes going on with his car, so he's going to sit out today and get ready to break next year.
Do work. What's he got?
We love old Scott.
Sound like his motor come uncrunk.
Yeah, Scott's been great to our program since day one. He's really great to everybody in the community.
Yeah, it was low on fuel. He switched it to the reserve tank.
He needs to take that muffler off.
Trey Moore says, "What's up?"
Oh,
get it, Bebo.
Keep him on all fours.
And Bebo, you may know him from that Bouncer Life page
I'm gonna tell you what,
or
top
group,
everybody
I should
might
say,
struggle right
Facebook
there.
group.
Yeah, well.
If you guys, if there's anybody out there that hasn't been on that Bouncer Life group page, go sign up.
59.746, Brian.
59.746 for Bebo.
Who that in that showstopper too?
Is my guy Jay Storts on the line?
Yeah, this ought to be a good show, man. Jay's nearing the end of the season. He's been a wild man all year, and I think he plans on putting on a show right now.
Yeah, representing that Missouri Mafia, that Perryville Mafia. They got a birthday over there in the group. Y'all go over there, get your autographs. They got a squad of talented drivers with awesome machines.
Between
always bring it.
Between Jay Storts and Larry Crow.
Settle down, Jay.
Man, it's a hard call. They're both wild, you know.
Let's go.
Two totally different machines, though.
Come on, Jay.
Nice. Come on, Jay.
I was talking with Jay before the run today, and it was just so noticeable how his suspension is working. The difference between his suspension now
That is the loudest
and the beginning of the season.
Yeah, we're all friends here. Everybody hangs out outside of these races. Jay was having some small issues, and we started to help him address those, and he seemed to really get that car working.
Stand by for the time.
What's Jay's time?
Jay's time for me again, please, Clyde. 24.871.
Wow. Jay had a blistering time right there.
24.871, good enough for second place currently.
24.871. Jay Storts, 24.
Unbelievable.
That means our top three is now Tim Cameron, Jay Storts, and Ryan Boyd.
He got 300 fans out there. That's huge.
Yeah, it seems that the whole Perryville Mafia, Perryville, Missouri Mafia, they showed up. They showed up in the mass numbers today. And I'm just going on record by saying, I believe I coined the phrase Perryville Mafia.
Oh, yeah.
I think that was a thing. You coined Fable Hill. I'm very proud of that. It did catch on.
Danny Smith. Woo!
Hey.
All the way from Memphis, Tennessee.
All right,
So old
Danny Smith.
Ghetto Danny Smith is on the. He's always exciting to watch here.
Danny, he's a real old school bouncer guy, and
Nice.
he's scared.
Unfortunately, yesterday it wasn't his day, but Danny always has great luck in this park.
Absolutely,
I don't know if it's a West Tennessee thing or what, but
I think the worse Danny does, the madder he gets, and the harder he's going to drive on the next hill.
Not too shabby.
Is that going to be enough for
I think that unseated
That just put him in
Jay
second place.
Puts him in
holy crap.
moved Danny right up in
even with that stutter step right there.
It's impressive, without those few bobbles, that would have no doubt been a first place
It's
run.
time for the
And then
close
Jay
show.
Storts pushed down to third.
Okay, here we go. We're talking about in the running for Rookie of the Year right here. Larry Krogh is in the running. As far as yesterday goes, if he ends up top three, top four, he may take the top of the podium for the entire finals.
Yeah, that's that's crazy. Not something you see often. Normally, the Rookie of the Year is a real clear winner. This year, you've got three hard contenders. I mean, you've got Larry Krogh, Shane Christensen, and Gold Rush, and Jay Storts. Man, they've all been impressive drivers.
It's gonna be a hard choice.
Yeah.
If you would, please, just blow towards the race till on 3.
Out. There's Daniel Hickley.
And this is the last race of the year. It's just crazy. It's a bit sad.
It is, but you know, the off season's a great time to recoup. Got a lot of stuff to upgrade on the buggy. Catch up with family that we missed out on throughout the race season.
Hell of a run, son. I wish the guy behind you wouldn't have beat your time. That would have been cool. Hey, I still got strong time. Here it is right here, Krog Show.
Larry Krog in the big block forward.
Let her scream, bud.
Come on, Larry.
It's amazing that he's built a car that weighs, 1,500 pounds less than the average car out here.
He's on pace.
Get it, son. This could be it.
Come on, come on.
Yes! Yes! That's what I'm talking.
23.409, second place.
23.409. Larry Krog.
Nobody's unseated Timmy yet, but they keep coming along and sliding into second one after the other. Timmy still in first, now followed by Larry Krog, then Danny Smith, Jay Storts, Ryan Boyd.
Well, I'm going to tell you, first or second place on this hill, that's exactly what Larry needed for the weekend. They have 4 hills this weekend that they need to climb. He has climbed 3 incredibly fast. Right now, Timmy is chasing Larry.
That's incredible. These are some tough hills. They're loose, they're slick, man, and to climb all 4 hills, it almost guarantees you a top 5 spot this weekend.
You know, the name of the game this year has been Missouri, hasn't it?
It has, man. They've come out, like you said, in masses. They got 4 or 5 cars. Razor buggy. These guys are incredible. They're a big family. We've spent a lot of time actually in Perryville hanging out with these guys. It's really cool what they're all able to pull together and do.
Yeah, dedication. Matt Schisler, Larry Krog, Shane Christensen.
Of course, clear. Let's go.
Of course,
strip club.
Daniel Hackley.
Daniel Hackley, Coots.
It's incredible, man. They're all a big family there.
Wow.
Now here's a dude who probably travels further than most.
Come on, Sam.
Yeah, coming out of Oklahoma, he never misses a race.
Sam Carter and Plum Buck.
Sam's really come a long way with Plum Buck this year, hasn't he?
Yeah, without a doubt. You know, he's more than doubled his horsepower in this car. Countless hours of seat time.
He's got his suspension dialed in.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure he worked with Shock Jesus, old Phil McCarty out of California on that.
35.728.
Man, that's fast.
Right here. Right here.
Is that Sam's girl?
Which one?
Sam's girl. Oh. That was awkward. That was awkward. Really?
I went there.
Did you in front of 6 million people?
I ain't scared.
Okay. So Sam had those two girls are Sam's girls?
I don't know.
Okay. Maybe.
$1 million question.
Okay. Possibly. Very possibly?
Could be. I don't know.
Okay. Good for you, Sam. The Oklahoma kid.
All right.
Is he accepting applications, though?
I don't think you meet the requirements.
Randall Key on the line, I believe.
Oh, Randall
Key on the line.
Is Randall your favorite?
I
want to see him pull one out of his hat here, man. I've been waiting all year for it. Look at that.
Man,
Never stop.
Nice. Come on, Randall.
Get out. Go.
Oh, my God.
Use that rear
Come on. Go, Randall.
There you go.
Yeah.
Randall just handled that hill.
Yeah, man, it's incredible what Randall can do in there, man. There's been a few times we've had to load his car up and unload it. I couldn't drive that car for the life of me.
Randall's paralyzed from the waist down. He did all that. Rear steer, shifting, the steering wheel, everything. Gas,
everybody always talks about how Randall's paralyzed from the waist down, but did you know
He's from my home state of Alabama.
He suffers from indigestion also.
He
All right. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not worried about
didn't slow him down, Dave. He just put himself into fifth
That's
right
what I'm
now
saying.
for Hill 3.
You
with
can't
a
slow him down.
29.032.
Any Daniel fans out there?
Speaking of Parabellum, Missouri,
Right. Stoners.
shake and bake.
Folks from Missouri.
Oh, Mr. Hackley.
Yes, sir. He got that little smoked out barbecue working pretty good.
Little wake and bake. Isn't that is it legal in Missouri?
Well,
Like for medicinal purposes?
I don't think so.
Okay. Why do they call this buggy smoked out?
I think that's pretty evident.
Smoke them out if you got them out. Let all the horsepower out.
Yeah. Got the tires worn out.
Them stickies, when you heat them up, it's amazing what they'll pull.
Nice.
Smoke and run.
Don't go over there sideways.
No pun intended. What's going on?
57.100000.
You know, the big story of the week, and maybe Larry Krogh and how he's been driving, how he's come out of nowhere. But I think the real story of the weekend is Bree's nails.
Since they put a real
Bree,
driver in,
what
they've been doing really good.
I mean,
I wasn't expecting that, Dave.
Doesn't that
It
look
also runs
like
on
the
this
stuff you
USB
spray on the
sticky.
cars? What do you
If y'all
call
are
it?
interested in a set
like
of
a chameleon
46-inch
paint.
The
USB
chameleon paint.
stickies,
Yeah, that was real cool in like 2004.
Awesome tire. Y'all watch.
That
Don't be
borderline
jealous.
calculator.
Don't be jealous.
Yeah, that's where you put them.
Whoa!
Agnes.
Come on, Vicky.
That buggy is in.
And Agnes out the top. Kryptonite, Team Kryptonite.
That's a 3.5.
And that was Aaron Selden with a 3.5.681. Now, that was a hell of a run, but my question is, what does Aaron use for, like, is it beard butter, or how does he keep his beard in such luxurious shape on the race course?
Man, I don't know. It's rough out here, but he's probably got the most majestic beard here.
It is majestic.
Question of the weekend.
We need to find out.
Don't worry, this one here.
Question. Look, I'm asking the questions that you're asking.
Buggy. Ryan Bromhall, another.
I know you're thinking it.
Horsepower, heel killing machine.
I can't see the comments, so Bree's gonna have to.
I like him when he's
I
angry.
didn't know y'all weren't watching, or Dave wasn't. Hey Ryan, yes, they
I've got
will
no
be
internet.
hitting the wall for Hill 4.
I guess I have some internet.
All right, let's go.
Ryan Brumhall's on the line. Well, on the course. Beard piercing.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's official. It's official. Ryan Bramhall and the Hulk Buggy
That's a 3.
just took the loudest buggy in the field.
Without a doubt.
Heck of a run. Good job. Woo, still angry up there.
I guess up in the tree didn't think he was going to get hit by dust.
That was funny.
Clyde, can you tell
I'll climb this tree and be safe.
I won't even get dirty. You dirty. You dirty.
Say again.
Hey, boy, we got Adam Ringer, Sparky, John Campbell, Timothy Bacon.
What was Ryan's time?
All right, they're rounding up the ladies, trying to get them ready.
All right, Tim Cameron still sitting in first for Hill 3 right now, followed by Larry Krogh, Danny Smith, Jay Stortz, and Randall Key are our top 5 currently.
Woo! There it is right there.
Cody Stovall says that Aaron uses a golden brush that has magic oil in it, Dave.
He's out for blood.
And Todd Hemphill says Coors Light keeps Aaron's beer looking good.
So he pretty much got it on lock.
Brandon Cavender says WD-40.
I needed to just give Miss Kathy Krogh an update. Her internet's down.
Oh, no.
And, yeah, it's going to take about 15 minutes for my phone to send that message out. But, Kathy, we love you. Larry, he is killing it. If he has a good... Now, let's talk about this. If Larry has a good run, a top 5 run on hill number 4, there's a very, very good chance he could top the podium for the entire weekend, yes?
Yeah. Larry's got Timmy on 2 of the 3 hills we've had so far. So, yeah, one more good hill and he can be there.
That's a big block.
Timothy Bacon.
Another Cinderella story of 2019. Little Tim Bacon.
They did a lot of work on this car.
Uh-oh, Larry Krogh needs to be worried right here.
Holy crap, 22.625
For first place.
That's it?
22.625. What?
Yes.
I'm telling you.
He
Right
just
there.
dethroned Timmy for Hill 3.
Little Tim.
That means we got Lil Tim Bacon now sitting in first, followed by Tim Cameron, Larry Krogh, Danny Smith, and Jay Stortz.
Now, if you recall, earlier this year and at finals last year, this park was not kind to the Bacons.
No.
John Campbell on
A
the
lot of
line.
carnage, a couple DNFs. I'm glad to see these boys doing good this weekend.
And getting still strapped up in the Taz. And I'm looking in the crowd.
I'm anxious to see John Allen here, man. These little reject bad buggies tuned by RPM Performance Tuning are working great, and John Allen's got the drive to pull that top spot.
Well, I see a lot of Taz shirts out here.
He's he's got a big crew here, big family, a lot of friends, and he plans to show out.
There it is. That was fast. That was fast.
Come on.
Oh, he got killed right there.
Go now, John Campbell, go now.
The whistle tips.
Give me a time.
24.086.
24.086. 24.086. And if you like that tan shirt that the person beside you is wearing, go ask them where you got it. I bet you they got more Taz shirts for John Campbell. I got me one.
Big John McCracken.
I wear it to the Walmarts.
Oh yeah, I got mine in a shadow box.
I'm gonna have to get out of here, go find a wife and kiddo and get some lunch.
All right, but man, you got choices today, don't you? You got like a whole bunch of stuff here.
Whatever's in the cooler, I guess.
Okay, that too.
Before I take off, all of my sponsors: RPM Performance Tuning, Brannick Motorsports,
Got
Perfection
Sparky
Driveline
on the line.
Incorporated, Fritz Performance Transmissions, Extreme Coatings,
Y'all ain't seeing
PRC
things. That is a
Off-Road.
Mercedes grill.
If I'm forgetting anybody, I'm sorry, but
He
thank
got
you
that
everybody that's
S-Class
helped get us
buggy.
here this year.
Beautiful,
Jason
Timmy. We love seeing you out here. You're a huge supporter
S-Class.
of the series,
He's got
not just the
class.
series, but the sport.
Sounds like he's got
Plans for 2020.
We're gonna work on the buggy a little bit, make some changes. Seat time, man. We're gonna get seat time this winter. Got a new car going together for Aaron Miller. So Reject Family's gonna come out swinging pretty hard next year.
Can't wait to see it. Love you, buddy.
Sparky letting her eat on Fable Hill.
Sparky got that new Simpson fire suit, high dollar fire suit on. I tell you what.
Danny up there trying to tell us something. Playing charades.
Get that!
Rains up there is the best part.
Oh, S-Class, baby! S-Class!
With a photo finish.
121 788.
Man.
121 788.
Bree. Oh, Sparky.
Well, that was entertaining.
Danny Smith.
That, I tell
Danny
you
should
what,
go up there more often.
that S-Class.
Partners.
They actually put Matt Holt on the dyno yesterday. Too much horsepower to run in this class, so he's just going to break the beam. Buggy is actually a little too stout. Also, through the days, we've seen more.
Our friend Matt Holt,
and,
he just broke
they
the
love their
beam.
fans. They're an
He's got
awesome
some
group.
issues with the
Last
buggy
year's
right
Got
now.
himself a few points.
And possibly this year's champion. We're going to see when they count up all the points. But we have some free shirts for anybody that wants them. We're going to pass them out.
Look at
And
the
everything
crowd.
else. And I got the best looking girl that I can find in the park to do it. Not that y'all aren't all beautiful, but good God, son.
Hey. All you had to say was free. Look.
What's up, Bessie at Dawson? We got Bessie from Iceland hanging out.
Gonna save me a double.
Is that it for Hill 3?
Yeah, it's a little bit warmer today than it was yesterday.
2 degrees.
This doesn't cope well with the Icelandic bodies.
Throw me some beans.
If you notice, he's a beautiful color, beet red in his face.
I'll be honest
Yeah.
with you, those are the reddest shirts I have.
Bessie, you and Zach had the crowd going wild yesterday.
Yeah, well,
I'm a fan of Fireball.
this is a beautiful crowd. It's a
But them shirts
great
are red.
turnout today.
Yeah, I don't know where they imported everybody from, but
Somebody said they had it.
that's a good-looking crowd, isn't it?
And they all look so good. But I hope we're going to get the Icelandic buggies running. They had to change.
I get leg cramps really easy, so I like to drink pickle juice.
I think they're staying live for the RC class.
I ran out of my
Perfect.
shirts.
Oh, look
But
at
just
that.
for you guys to know that, oh, there you go.
Watch her hand them out.
They changed the engine and the buggy cube.
Well, we got Matt Holt about to come up to the mic. What's he need to say?
Are we on there?
Yes.
Oh, we're on
So
the
I
air.
just wanted to tell you guys about the Q buggy. So he busted the engine yesterday. So he's putting in the small block Honda motor, only 2-liter motor, but same horsepower. We're just going to need a little bit more nitro. I think the cutout buggy is ready to race, so we're going to have
I
some
can't wait to see that.
We're going to have some show for you later today.
So I saw you with a couple of females yesterday walking around. Are they kind of like your tour guides around Dyersburg?
I always have an entourage.
I understand.
Travel. And I have a few of them all over the States.
It was weird because you were walking, one on one arm.
Yeah.
The other is like, when Stevie Wonder comes out on stage, he has the two beautiful ladies.
Escorts.
You had a couple of escorts yourself, didn't you?
Yeah, well, that's just how I roll.
Now, yeah.
To get them there.
So are they American or?
Yeah.
I couldn't. Okay.
I always pick local girls.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I don't know if y'all noticed that or not, but look at these drivers' wives. They're like 10 times better than they deserve in life. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know what sport it is, but I'm buying one and I'm going to win.
This has been pretty good so far. I mean, this is going pretty better than yesterday. I mean, we're not rolling over as much. And
yeah.
We're having a good time. Yeah.
Speaking about yesterday, in the comments section down below when we were talking about your beautiful new baby and you moving in with your girlfriend, people wanted to know the whole story.
Yeah.
And because we basically told them, we're just going to table it and talk about it later.
Yeah.
So I guess,
what's up with you?
I guess the question is, in Iceland, because when I saw you with her, I would have, at one point I was like, was that your daughter? Or, because she was very young. She was very young. She was...
Take your microphone now?
No, I'm just...
Okay, guys,
I think the heat is getting to her.
So
we've been building up to this since I don't know when.
For months now.
We gotta give him this.
So
man-made heel.
What's up, Weskeen? So in Iceland, I know like in Kentucky, the age of consent may be a little bit younger, right? Isn't it? Or Alabama, maybe 17.
I think you need to check my driver's license, how old I am.
Well, aren't you like 42?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to leave y'all in their capable hands to finish this interesting conversation. I'll be back.
So
let's hope. And sooner.
If you're lucky, I'll be back.
So basically, I saw you at the high school graduation with her, and I was like, what's going on over here?
Well, she's getting up there. She's almost 23 now, so
it's all time.
Right. You've been with her 7 years?
Every single SRS.
Something like that. So I'm going to need to do a change out.
What's in Iceland? What's the age of consent?
It varies. 16, 18. Oh, here we go.
I heard a little something about
Firmo. That's exactly what I was talking about. Thank you, man. I usually have something in a different container, though. Like
this is what you get on the airplane.
I was thinking a little bit of a line of a jar.
This is Fireball.
Past that. Okay.
I've been clean and sober for 4 years, but what the heck?
Now's the time.
Cheers.
They've seen the pictures on YouTube and everything else and videos, and they pretty much said,
oh yeah,
that
cinnamon whiskey goes down
like
a charm. And since we're on air, I mean, this is only 0% or
zero.
There's no alcohol in there.
No, this is just like something to give out to give people a taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like mouthwash. So, thank you, sir.
Don't worry, it was a Honda.
So the age of consent in Iceland.
That was awesome. I mean, it wasn't on purpose.
Yeah, let's keep on with that.
No,
but it was awesome.
Seriously,
I hope we're off air. I so hope we're off air. But I think it's, I don't know, I think it's 18.
Is it 18?
16 maybe?
Is it?
Y'all want to come over
Well,
really, Bessie?
Once they're 14, I mean, you're all good, probably.
So 14 is the age of consent in Iceland. It is wild.
No.
What a country.
Yeah,
that's insane.
You want to get over there.
No. That's horrible.
See your competition.
When you told me I was 13 years old, I couldn't believe it.
My girlfriend is of age. Let's say that.
Yeah.
She just had my beautiful baby. Let's go back to that then.
Beautiful. It is a beautiful. He is beautiful.
And I've been hitting up Walmart and all these stores to get them toys because they're a lot cheaper over here than they are back home.
I tell you what, she must have done a number on you because this isn't the Bessie that I've known. The Bessie that I've known.
Let that fireball take effect, and I'm going to be back.
You're going to be back.
Yeah, the one you know.
Man, I wish we could see the comments right now, Bess.
Oh man.
Crazy for the 6 people.
He has it on.
Is that it? I think that's it. You need to put your reading glasses on.
No, I can read like a hawk. What's up, guys? You want to sign on to the mullet contest? We got a lot of crazy contests going on over here.
There's a mullet contest.
Mullet concert?
We are in Dyersburg, Tennessee. We got mullet contests here.
That sounds like something
Who
I
you signing up with?
On. I need to get my mullet on for tomorrow, for the next year. I think you should go and check with,
It might be down there. I don't know who you signing up with. We're talking to.
He told us to come up here and tell y'all in the tent.
Probably not this tent.
Not this tent.
Maybe the t-shirt tent.
We're speaking to about 70,000 people right now. And for those of you out there wondering, there's a mullet contest. Hey guys, come in here. Let's show them what we're working with. Come on back here. Look, these two guys are looking to sign up for the best mullet contest. You want to turn around,
Take off the cap. Yeah, there we go.
Man, wow. I tell you what, I just got goose pimples, I swear to you. That was wild. You've got a shot, son. You've got a real talent right there. I hope you win. Good luck in the contest. You got a little work to do. Okay, I was going to say, but you're well on your way.
Well, he's definitely going to win with that mullet.
Yeah.
Got some
What's
good
up,
comments
everybody?
on. Now the RC is going to run.
So we've got the RCs running.
That is picking up.
So where's everybody from? Can you hear us?
Checking the comments. Yep. A lot of people watching the live feed.
Bessie, that's the only sugar that I've had in like 2 weeks.
No shit.
I swear.
Well,
I'm on that low whatever. No, I'm in the beginning stage. I feel great.
Yeah?
But I can't believe I just said that. I should have turned it down, but how could you turn that down?
You couldn't.
There was, if I would have, there may have been, it may have turned into a fight.
Yeah. For me, I am
No, you look
perfect.
great. You look great.
I'm like
David,
perfect person.
get out of there. Get in the shade. We got David Uptain. He's looking, he's been running around. He's been helping the RCD recovery group.
These tires are cut.
Yeah, that's not the I'm talking about.
I'm not the little pig, in the insurance commercial. Sticks his head out the window and goes, wee, wee, wee.
We had some sugars.
What's going on here? People are just walking up to us saying, here you go.
Well, nobody's done that for me yet.
It's crazy.
I want to tell if anybody out here on the that's actually watching the live feed that are here, if you want lunch, better go get in line.
Get in line.
The lines are getting bigger.
I left here at 11 o'clock. I just got back from getting a bologna sandwich.
Thank you. I got
They're that thick down there. Yeah, you a bologna fan?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need.
Are you a bologna fan? Can I buy you lunch today?
Yeah, you can.
All right.
A big bologna.
All right.
Yeah.
I got you.
In my mouth.
All right.
It's on my throat.
Here it comes.
So what we got coming up next? The RC race?
RC.
Course is hot.
We're hoping that we're gonna drive the
Ready to roll the first competitor
later today.
Oh.
But I'm really looking for the quad racing.
The quad racing's insane.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get back for after standing in line for an hour for a bologna sandwich.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Bessie?
I don't know, though. I don't know.
Well, we're not talking about the underage girls in Iceland any longer.
Welcome.
Do you guys run SES gearboxes in Iceland? Of course you do.
Yeah. Why wouldn't we?
Exactly.
They are the
Well, we've got the dude from SES here, Craig from SES is here, And we were just telling
on the
them.
line. Hey, Anthony's buggy has IFS, USD stickies. We're gonna see what
So
he
we
does
got
on his
Craig
first
from
hill, see if he's got it.
SCS here.
Oh, he's up. Oh, he's a turtle.
And we made the claim
Some
that
tells me he ain't stuck.
those gearboxes aren't just on these rock bouncers.
no.
They've got them on.
Don't touch
They
it.
get them for the
Watch out, fans.
world class
He's throwing
tractor
rocks.
poles,
He's making it
the
rain.
speedboats,
No hand of God.
for the heavy. They were huge in drag racing, and
places you want to get one of those.
you got to get one.
the
And
RC
you know, I was just so amazed
Bouncer
at how many of your guys
competition.
run
We
SCS
have a-
boxes.
Yeah, I mean, we want the best.
A technical term called hand of God. He's out. He's out.
He's out.
That was a hard
I don't
roll.
think he's out of bounds.
Oh God! Look, he's breakdancing.
called the back
That's
spin.
reminiscent. That's reminiscent of Fab Five Freddy and the two and the break
Walker
crew
on the
back
line.
in 1984, New York City, up in the Bronx.
So the hand of God is when you actually.
That
have
was
to
some
touch it.
breakdancing.
Well, we got
Flip it over.
Kyle Walker on the
Touch it
line
with
now
your
in the
hands.
RC class.
Okay. Now, Kyle Walker is one of the best in the
Kyle
world.
has some TSLXXs. They gonna be. sticky.
He's running some sticky Interco stickies.
Paul Walker.
He's a good-looking man, David Uptain.
I'm not a good judge of that.
I mean, you kind of are. I mean,
He just
look,
said,
you
"I'm gonna
don't-
hit the hill."
you don't have to be
don't have to gas
homosexual to be able to recognize.
No.
I mean, he is a male model. That's what he does during the week. That's why I said what I said. He's a male
Make
model.
it rain. Make it rain.
Does a all-male review.
Now he's
I don't know what that
tearing things
means.
up now.
It's on his resume
like,
here.
I mean,
Forget you.
that's kind of what I do. I
there's
mean,
the
I'm
wheel.
all male and I review
It's
razors.
straight off.
Is that what that means?
You kind of do.
Colton Hoback on the line.
All right.
Colton Hoback. of
Now the Hoback brothers
Racing.
have really thrown everything in to
got
the 2019
some uncut
RC
bogger.
season.
Well, he's from
Yeah.
Tennessee.
Is there any chance we could have
I don't really know why
an
boggers aren't
Icelandic
Tennessee cut, though.
RC?
Representative.
Yes. I mean,
We need one.
Can we not get an RC made like one of
He
these
was in
Icelandic
first
cars?
place.
It needs to happen.
So, if he can finish this,
Did you want to
he's just gonna crawl it.
we really just sat line
The wheels look like they 20s.
No, I've already eaten. So
But he keeps them clean though.
11, we left and went down there.
They 2.2s,
They weren't
2.6s.
When 11 o'clock, I went back
See,
here.
I didn't even know they had them. That must be like a 2021
They're doing it
stuff.
now, yeah, because I see everybody walking around with their stuff. But down there, it's an hour away.
I saw an Escalade drive in earlier this morning. He's jealous of Colton's wheels.
We're covering up Instigator.
They're bigger than his.
Look,
Uh-oh.
SCS Gearbox just hooked me up with some
Would
stickers.
you look at that?
It looks like
I looked at it.
Instigator's
Just look
getting
at it.
covered up. It's a sad day.
Something's on fire.
As long as you don't cover that Razor Life sticker up, we're okay.
Fire
Where-
extinguisher?
No, we're not going to cover a Razor Life sticker right here.
I'm going to have to get you one in color so
What's
it
the
stands
big
out.
I really do. I mean,
Oh. DNF for Colton.
So,
I think
Colton
that's it
Hoback
right
got
there.
a DNF.
Rogers.
What do you think? Is that the look?
I think that's
So
it.
you can see a little bit of
He started
Instigator
racing this
racing.
class because he races
We miss
everything
old
else in
Stacy.
Southern Rock Racing.
Is he
National Rock
okay?
Racing
I know you
Association.
know.
You know, I really don't, but
got
you
a
know,
mama. Don't
I was
let
wondering
this
that on the
go.
way up because I'm not a
It ain't
racer.
stopped.
I'm not staff, so I'm not on the gate list. And I thought about just coming in and using Will Hoyt's
You hear
name,
the
going,
whistle
I'm
tip?
Stacy Will Hoyt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Nobody
mean,
else is using it.
yeah.
Hey.
I miss those Stacy.
now that's
Hadn't
out
seen
of
him in a
bounds,
while.
Steven. That's definitely out of bounds. You gonna hit it again? Another DNF. We got Jake Christensen.
Jake Christensen on the line now.
He's getting ready.
Well,
Listen to this fan crowd right here.
SCS
This Perryville Mafia.
really stepped up to the plate with this.
Not in training.
13-inch
he's already
sticker.
established.
That covers the entire face.
I
of
need to get my tape
computer.
measure out.
He got boggers.
Go ahead and have one made just to cover the whole thing.
I really,
Let's go, Jake.
your definition and mine of a tape measure may be two different things.
Well, I can measure in 16-inch intervals.
Clock is
Okay.
not in. He's off. Let's see what he's got on this hill. So far, ain't nobody really wanted any of it.
Hey, just to clue everybody in, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the final event of rock bouncing for 2019. This is the SRRS finals.
Hey,
we are 1.5 days into it right now. The crowd standing around watching the RC finals.
I was thinking of that too.
Is massive.
Yeah, there's quite a few of the spectators that they allowed onto the race course to come watch the RC race, and I'm gonna say there's, I don't know, maybe 100 or so folks standing down there.
At least, let's put it this way: I've seen less people at events, at real rock bouncing events.
That's true. Curtis Hazard's on the line,
and we've got Roland Kirkus, the Papa Familia of the Kirkus Circus.
Hazard County in Georgia.
Checking in.
This is New Hampshire.
I'd like to know how many of my fellow Roll Tide guys are out there.
Oh,
where's all my Alabama boys at?
First person from Alabama gets a brand new Razor, courtesy of Razor Life.
Easy.
Whoa,
easy,
okay, no,
easy.
No, we're not.
Okay, Alabama checking in right here. Alabama checking in.
There you go.
Yeah.
We have a winner.
Yeah.
David Uptain, new Razor.
If you have any complaints with that, it's Dave Z.
And that's
at
spelled
southernrockracing.com.
What do you got there, Bree?
Sam Peters is up next. Good job, Curtis.
Is that what the leftover?
No crackers.
I need to fix this.
I'll get a slab of meat over there. No, I'm not worried about that.
They have.
Do you want something from up there, barbecue?
He's in this axial rate.
They're selling like full slabs
Again,
of
it's
ribs
not
down
stopped.
the bottom.
I mean,
Look, we've gotten
$20 to get you a slab of ribs down the bottom.
We've got Manny Quegna checking in from Guam.
Guam, wow.
Yeah. Michigan, Indiana,
He's up and over.
Belgium.
We have our first up and over.
I had a friend from Guam that introduced me to something I never heard of before. So it was like a deer jerky, and he kept saying it was cooked, but all they did was soak it in lemon juice. And I told him, I said, brother, that's not cooked. There's no heat to it. And he's like, no, it's brown. And I'm like, well, I can leave it on the table to turn brown, but it was really good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I felt like it was lemon juice sushi deer jerky.
Now that you're getting a chance to traverse the face of the earth, isn't it amazing how the different culinary treats? I mean, you got to have an open mind, right?
No, he didn't.
Yeah, I mean,
you got to have an open mind.
It's funny to go west when I go out to California. People haven't heard of boiled peanuts or grits.
44.86.
And that was a 44.86.
Is that the first time we got it? Justin Hoback.
All right, we got Justin.
We got
the Hoback from Central Tennessee. Hey, you have someone,
never heard
Old Big Beaver, Dakota Beaver from Alabama checking in.
All right, roll tide.
Justin showing the crowd that crack kills.
But yeah, it is different to travel the country and see the different types of food that everyone eats. I'm hoping maybe to put World Traveler on my list soon.
He's got the cut boggers.
I had the opportunity to go to Saudi Arabia this month, late this month.
Where were you at in Saudi?
No, I wasn't there, but this was saying I got the opportunity to go and ended up kind of letting it slip through my fingers, so I will not be going because they're actually having an off-road expo in Saudi the weekend before Thanksgiving.
And you've seen the videos from Saudi and over in the Middle East. Those are the expos that you want to go to. These guys are driving on two wheels, right? Passenger side with 10 people in the car. They do some crazy stuff over there.
What I really liked was the invitation. There was something that really caught my mind was that there would be roughly 250,000 young men with disposable incomes.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. What's a disposable income?
Yeah, it's
my income's,
Oh, he's up and over.
It's being disposed somewhere.
Oh.
But yeah, that's pretty awesome.
See about the second hill.
I've never been to Dubai. I'd love to go to Dubai.
I've never been out of the country ever.
Really?
No, I've never been out of the country.
Oh, we've got to change that, Dave.
I have this thing that I just keep dragging my feet on getting a passport, so I've not been.
Really?
I don't have a passport. Had several.
Well, when you get ready,
the gate.
and if you need a wingman, I'm your guy. I have a passport. Will travel.
Justin Hoback, 82.
Justin Hoback with an 82.49
with Mark Crow on the line.
Oh, Mark. Mark who?
Crow.
Oh, Mark Crow.
We got some technical difficulties here.
Hey, who out there is not familiar with Razor Life? See, I love talking about Razor Life because it's amazing to me knowing that there are people out there who give away brand new razors every month.
Yes, I
don't know if
don't know what it's like to win one, but I know what it's like to give away a razor, which is in itself a little gratifying to be able to give one away. I know our last winner, Sam Vincent from Kentucky, he actually went and picked his son up from school as a teenage boy and videoed him telling his son that he just won the razor, and it was pretty priceless. He sent it to me in a message. I don't know if he's posted it on Facebook, but it was. I think his son was happier than he was that he won a razor. But really, when it comes to Razor Life, the big thing, it's great, that we give away razors, give away some prizes. But more than anything, it's a great community to come in and ask questions, learn a little bit about the razor or some riding spots. It's just a community of 80,000 razor owners. Potential. So there are some people in there that may not own a razor, and there are some that don't even own a side by side, but are hoping to get one day.
All right, I need your help right here. You got a lot of people out there, working class people who aren't into the off-road culture like you and I are. How do you explain to somebody?
He's out.
You need to get this razor instead of this Pioneer.
Well, when it comes to that, the razor to me is kind of the cream of the crop of the sports side of the UTV industry. Nothing against any other brands. I'm a fan of the sport, and I love all manufacturers. And innovation drives the market. We got Kawasaki coming out with a new machine next week. That's going to be their sport machine. I know a few leaked pictures have been out on it, but as far as the razor, man, it's. I'm not going to say that it's cheap, but you can still get into a razor just like what they were when they were released in late 2007 for $10,000. You can still go buy a brand new Razor 570 for $10,000, or get in a used razor.
What do I do? I need a 4-door. I've got a family, just like millions of people out there. Love off-roading. What's my best bet? Where would you steer someone like me?
Well, I have two 4-seaters. I have one that is the Dynamics Turbo 4-seater, and then I have the Turbo S 4-seater. And I'm going to tell you, no matter what you get, the Dynamic suspension is worth the extra money.
Really?
Really, for just the average trail rider, Dynamics just improves the ride so much. But I recommend... for beginners, I really recommend the XP1000 4-seater, but you won't keep it long and you'll upgrade to a turbo. The power of the turbo is just...
It makes
it makes an old man smile real quick.
No, he might end up being first.
Speaking of turbo razors, what can you say about Wyatt Wilson?
This little bouncer has heart.
Okay.
Who?
Just some guy.
Who?
Some guy.
Slow and
Just some
easy.
guy.
Slow and easy.
He got this hair. He got this thing with his hair.
The word slow and easy means.
No, he doesn't. Listen.
I want to know what the points are on the bounty. Do I have it sewed up?
Nope. All over? Do you know where you were?
Are we being serious?
No, I don't know where I was.
This is the best show on earth.
I was like 42.
You're tied for first place right now on the weekend.
Oh, okay.
On the weekend with my friend Steven Rogers. Y'all both have 104 points right now on the weekend.
Well,
nobody's even close to you. I think the next person is like 62 points.
Okay, I'll take that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wyatt Wilson. He is leading the 2019 NRRA Bounty Series.
So wherever he goes, the bounds go.
Hell of a competitor. One heck of a season. What can you say about this long, grueling season, Wyatt?
The first
I can say it's really, really long. It's much longer than I ever thought it would be starting out.
But we're really fortunate to be where we're at in the position. And
75.39.
If I can get in here.
You're in charge now.
Oh, well, that's all I need. That's all I need, Dave, is to be in charge of anything other than my own life.
If you're in charge, does that put me in second command?
I don't really know, but if I'm in charge, does that mean I win?
The crowd loves him.
I think so.
Everybody else just got penalized.
Yeah. So we were talking about that with you being in the lead in the points.
Where's that line?
And I was just curious, earlier when you decided to make a wrong turn, were you just trying to give everybody else a fighting chance? Were you showing off? Is that what it was? I'm so far ahead, let me just make an extra lap.
Well, in the driver's meeting, they said just go straight up and out. And when we went, you all can't see it, but the hill was all green with ivy, and I didn't know where to go. And we didn't have enough time to go up and check and see where the timers were. And so we just took a right. And apparently when I come back down here, I was pulling my helmet straps. And they said, you didn't catch a time. So we had to turn around and whip back up the hill and get a time. So, you know.
So are we going to be upgrading to Ride Command next year with the GPS?
I'll take that. I mean, I hear Razor Life's looking for some sponsorship opportunities or something. So, I mean, we'll put it all over the buggy, you know. We'll change it to the test subject, the Razor Life test subject. You know, we'll do whatever we can do. We'll even change colors because I know you like red.
I do. You know, it wasn't that long ago that blue was my color.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then Player sent me a red Razor, so I changed everything to red.
You know, I'd really like to have one of those red Turbo S's. Or blue. I don't care. Anyway we can do it.
They are backwards.
I wish you all could see this. That all these people over here on this big concrete wall, and these guys doing these RC cars. It's pretty crazy.
I don't think I've ever seen that many people
watch that.
Go over to watch the RC races, but there's a lot of people here.
I haven't either. These four-wheelers are going to be crazy, though, right?
That's what I'm excited about.
Man, I hope everybody stays safe. Hope the Lord's watching over all these guys. I mean, this is nuts.
As I know, you know, my days of sport quad riding, which are long way behind me, but it seemed like every time I rolled one, it always chased me down the hill. I could never get out of the way.
Wow, that was clean.
Yeah, what I learned was have a really light one. I had a blaster with an extended swing arm, and it only weighed like 300 pounds, and so you could almost take that hit. But, you know, anything other than like a blaster, I wasn't.
Well, that makes me go back to, I'm a little bit older than some folks around here, of the days of riding the ATCs, my old 200X. That you could just lean back too far and roll it over on top of you.
All right, we got Russell Rogers.
No, this is crazy.
Russell Rogers on the line. I wish we had the TV screen so I could actually see
what's going on. Yeah. I don't know. We got abandoned. Dave left.
So now we got Zach.
I don't know how to spell RC.
It's basically like can you get on the announcing mic and ask it, just like this is going to be guest announcer day. Anybody just want to come in to the production booth? And
I'd like to thank my sponsors that I have. I guess I'll do that. Super Grip Tires. I got those K9s on there.
We're just over here talking.
You got Russell Rogers DNL.
Yep. All right, guys, just got word from Clyde that we're going to be wrapping this up with the RCs and moving over to the quads next. So you guys be sure to come back and watch the quad races.
What do you expect?
Insanity. Excitement for me. Excitement. This is fixing to be really exciting. So you guys be sure to stick around and watch the quad races.
Yeah, it's going to get interesting, guys.